But you see this? Look at that. Rot. That's all rotted. What's up, everyone? This is Emilio with Quick Property Solutions. Today I'm in Detroit and I'm going to be shooting a video of this walkthrough of this property here that we're looking to get under contract to potentially rehab, maybe wholesale, who knows. But I have not been in this house yet and I wanted to shoot this video because I don't think I've done a vacant property walkthrough in a while. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. If you guys enjoy this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you're a real estate investor looking to purchase in Detroit, if you're looking to learn how to get into real estate investing, I'm trying to cover all of that in this channel. So please comment below, like the channel, and enjoy. Before I get started, I do want to mention that if you want to support my channel even more, I do have some courses for sale. I have a course on Detroit real estate investing where I talk about how to invest in Detroit, how to evaluate properties, picking your teams out in Detroit. I have another course about how to wholesale, how I find these deals, how I could get off-market deals direct to the owner, working with wholesalers, working with agents, how to close them out, things like that. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description below, and on to the video. All right, we are walking up to this house now. The one thing I do think is pretty cool about this house is the size of the lot. I'm pretty sure all of this lot here is on this for this house here. So it's pretty cool that you have this wraparound porch on the front. I do like that. I think that's really cool. And you have this really large lot. There is no driveway here, which I noticed. So there's really no good parking, but you could always build a garage. You just gotta put a slab somewhere. Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed is there is no garage on this lot, but it is a big lot, which is really cool. These are really cool because once these trees grow or start to bloom, you know, it might look pretty good. I will say some of these trees are like, actually, these are like weed trees. These trees actually really suck. Never mind, I changed my mind on that. These are the trees that grow up on fence lines or on the side of a house. They start off as little small plants, and literally in 4 or 5 years, they could grow up to trees like this big. I mean, dude, they grow extremely fast. So normally when I see them on the side of a house, we get rid of them. Look at these big old slabs of concrete. So it looks like there was a driveway here at one time. I mean, that's not good that there's slabs of concrete here. Let me see if I can find, yeah, there's nothing here. No concrete, no nothing, no slab. So if you want to get a driveway and a garage built, you will need to pour a driveway and then build a slab and then build the garage, which could be pretty expensive. How expensive? I mean, rough estimates from a driveway, depending on where you want to go. Let's say pull up into here, this right here, just eyeballing it, 12 grand, 13 grand. Then you got to build the slab. The slab's going to be more concrete here. That's 15 grand. And then you got to build a garage. Let's say you want a nice 2-car garage. That'll be 12 to 15. So I don't know, 25 to 30. Another thing too you have to think about is you have to run electrical, or you should want to run electrical to your garage. So you're going to have to bring electrical to the house. So I don't know. Again, I usually talk to my partner about it, who does all the construction. I would probably say 25, 30 grand if you want to bring a house out to here. These trees are really cool. But one thing to be very fearful of are trees when they are too close to the house. They could land on the house, or it depends on where the sewer line is. The roots could go right into the sewer line and bust up the sewer line, which is not good either. So houses like this, you see this tree right here, the roots could grow and get into the foundation wall, or you see they grow up tall and they start to get into the gutters and things like that. So part of the demo that I would do is I would cut all these trees away from the house and just get rid of them. Just get rid of them all. I do like this porch. That's pretty cool. Wow, this tree is gigantic, dude. This is a big one. Wow. I think it's cool. I will say that this branch right here extends over the house. Same with those branches, they extend over the house. I mean, when there's a bunch of leaves, it looks really pretty, but you know, if any of those branches snaps and falls, you're scared. So maybe I do like this tree, but trim back some of these branches that are right over the house, because especially like this one right here. See how it's like really close to the house here? You know, anyways, all right. So I don't even know how many bedrooms are in this place. I can tell you it's vinyl siding. I do like this porch. Got a notice of violations from the city. Notice of violation of the property, 14 days, abate violations, trash, debris, tall weeds. It's vacant, damaged. Yep. It smells like mold. I could smell it from out here. I do like this porch though. That's a definite selling point. Oh, it smells like dog in here. Hello? Hello? I'm just here to take pictures and video. Hello? Yeah, definitely smells like dog feces right in here. Looks like they probably cleaned it up. I mean, it looks pretty emptied out. Okay, so just by looking at this place, how would I calculate a very quick cost of renovations? Let me turn this camera around. Oh, how would I calculate quick renovations? So this is a tip that I tell a lot of people, and it really just helps me come up with a quick offer. It's nothing set in stone. I'm just looking for something that's really rough. So instead of getting out my measuring tape or starting to measure each room and starting to count all the windows and starting to, you know, figure out how much electrical is going to be here, every project that I look at, I put into 3 categories, and those 3 categories for renovation costs are on like a spectrum. So there's minor cosmetic, average renovation, and full renovation. So minor cosmetic is paint and carpet, which, what do you think? You think paint and carpet will make this house look great? It'll help, but there's a lot more repair here that's needed. I mean, looking back through there, you know, it's looking pretty rough in here. So I would not say minor cosmetic only. So nothing is needed in the kitchen. Nothing is needed in the bathroom. Just a couple fix-ups here and there and paint carpet. That's not what we have here. Do we have an average renovation? So average renovation is paint, carpet, and then renovate a bathroom and renovate a kitchen and, you know, make it look nice. It's kind of what we have here. So it's definitely not minor cosmetic, which run about, for a flip, in my market, again, depends on what market you're in, runs about $20 to $25 a square foot. And for an average renovation, for us, it used to be only $25, $30 a square foot, but because of material costs and all that stuff, labor, it's starting to run between $35 to $40 a square foot, which means paint, carpet, new kitchen, new bathroom, and then some minor fixes up here and there. And then the next step you have is full-on renovation, which means you are pretty much replacing everything. You're replacing the plumbing, the electrical, kitchen, bathroom, flooring, paint, trim. And again, it's on a spectrum, and that's like $50 on up. It could be up to $75 a square foot, just depending on the renovation. So for this house, what if we had all original windows, and this house had 30 windows? Each window, let's say roughly, would be $300 a window. That's $9,000, right? But this one, it has vinyl windows already. I don't know how good they are, but it does have vinyl windows, and we might be able to salvage it. So if we don't put in new windows, well, you just save $9,000. So again, everything is on a spectrum. So what I would say, this to me is full-on renovation. You know, I would want to update everything in here. This place looks pretty beat up. We don't know if there's foundation issues either. So $50 right now could be, upon our walkthrough, could easily go up to $60 a square foot. And then we got to look at the roof. Maybe it goes up to $70 a square foot. Just really depends. So anyways, I'm going to flip this camera around and continue on with the walkthrough. I'll put vinyl flooring over this. With this right here, you could potentially just fix these spots here, this spot here, all this kind of stuff. You could just fix that stuff. But Ideally, if you have these to be brand new, you might as well just take this whole thing down. I mean, because if you're gonna just fix these spots, then you're gonna have to skim these other small spots. And look at all these little things here. There's a crack here, there's some cracks there, there's a crack here, and you're gonna have to skim and mud all over that. You might as well just knock the whole thing down, put in fresh drywall, less seams. You just get one tape all the way that way, and then tape the seams that way. You know what I mean? So it's a lot less work, and it's all gonna be brand new, and it's gonna be much better flip. All right, so this is considered a bedroom because there's a closet right here. Yep, closet. So 1 bedroom. All right, let's go through here. Attic. What's this in here? 2nd bedroom? Ooh, scary. I see, it's not a sleeping bag. I don't want to go in here. There's a door here and all that. But 2nd bedroom, so 2 bedrooms. All right, then this is the attic. Okay. Can I climb up this thing? I don't know, man. This looks kind of shifty, man. Look at this shit. I'm going up here because I want to... Oh, man, this thing is fucking rickety. Oh, excuse my language. Sorry. Language. So... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Attic. The reason why I wanted to go up here is I wanted to see if I could see new decking underneath here for the roof. But I can't see decking underneath. So I don't know if this place needs a new roof or not. It's kind of big up here, though. I don't think this is meant to be used as living space, though. Maybe you could put a stairwell in the living room. Make it a 2-story house. I don't know. Bathroom. Oop. Complete gut job. Let's go through here. Kitchen. All right. So I see a problem. There is a significant hole in the roof. So yeah, you're going to need a new roof. That's a new one. That's not a new one. I mean, I've seen it before, but and me standing underneath this probably isn't the safest. So you see these, all this is all rotted out, all this wood here. I'm going to get this on an extension. Let me extend my GoPro stick and get really in there so you can see the extent of this damage. Here we go, going up. All right, so there is a hole in the roof. So you're gonna have to get a hole, not just shingle, but you have to redeck the house. Not only do you have to redeck the house, but you see this? Look at that. Rot. That's all rotted. Oh. All rotted. Look at that, all rot. All this, all of it. Not good. Potentially termites too. All this has to be replaced, all this. See, coming from back here, actually this is like bowing in. So what happened here, which is probably not safe for me to stand here, what happened here is because there was a hole, this is what happened first. There was a hole in the roof, water came in, water settles on the ceiling, the weight makes the lath and the ceiling heavy, that's why you see it bowing here, and then it all falls in and lands right there. And then what happens is this water starts to seep into, I don't know what the basement is, but goes down to the basement, seeps through the floor, lands on the, soaks through the subfloor, and then eventually just winds up in the basement below. So, pretty messed up. But let me go to the back room here. Yep. So, demo all that. This is all waterlogged. Look at all this. You got to knock all this out. This is all waterlogged. So it's going to be a lot of framing in this house. I don't think there is a basement because this is an old school non-forced air furnace. So here's the gas line. I don't see it. There's no fan here, but I think this is gas. I'm pretty sure this is gas. And then this fills up with heat, and then the heat rises here, and then this pipe takes the heat all throughout the house. So Usually the furnace is in the basement because it's here. That's my guess that this is on a slab, but I could be wrong. This is the kitchen. This is a gut job. This has to be completely gutted. Oh, look at that. Oh, get out of my way. All right, let's see here. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to stick this all the way down in here. Let's see. All right. I can't see what's on the camera. I'm just sticking it down a hole. Hopefully it doesn't drop and I lose my equipment. But it looks like that is a crawl space to me. I think it's a crawl space. So no basement. So for me as a flip, honestly, I don't like flipping houses on crawl spaces. I just don't. We're in like this addition portion right here. This is kind of cool. This window's busted open. So this is kind of like a little deck. This is really, I do like this. Oh, there is a latch. I could have gone out through the back. I wonder how far this lot goes. Because what if you cut all these trees and you have all this space in the back? That's kind of cool. I mean, that's a selling feature for sure. It's on a crawl. There's a window going out here. Look at it. Look at this. Look at all the space. I mean, that's pretty cool. So I wonder how far back this goes. You can kind of see the extension of the extension. The extension. Is that, am I saying that right? Of how bad the damage is from right back here. See that? On the, that's all got to be replaced. Yep. What's this? Plumbing. Yeah, where's the washer and dryer go, by the way? Where you would have to do a, let's see, looking at the kitchen. If I were to rehab it, I would knock all this out. This small little window thing I would make bigger. I would definitely keep the sink there. You could do a fridge and a stove here. You could do a dishwasher here, and then potentially make a stack washer dryer there. So you could do your laundry here, which I think is what they did. Because there's a platform here of bricks. I don't know if that's what they did or not. Also, you could see that this is kind of like sinking down. So you might have to check out the foundation. What happens is over time, especially with the water coming in here, the flooring gets kind of all like wavy, and you gotta like take all the beams here. See, like this beam's kind of rotted, but you got to replace all those beams, make them straight, put a new subfloor, make it all straight, make everything straight. This house is kind of a little wavy. All right, so how many bedrooms? 1, 2. Oh, 2 bedrooms with a really large living room. Matter of fact, right here, you could see it sloping down. And I think, this is a radiator? I think this is a radiator hose right here. Yeah, it's radiator. I don't see any vents, actually. So maybe that wasn't a forced air furnace. Maybe that, I don't know. How do they heat this place? I don't know. Well, what you could do is, if you wanted a 3rd bedroom, I mean, this is a long shot because you got to put the steps somewhere. You could put steps somewhere here, like maybe steps going across that way, maybe against that wall. Steps up there, and then you could see if you could somehow take the attic that wasn't meant for livable space, subfloor it, drywall it, turn that into a 3-bedroom. The 2 things going against this property that I don't like, it's only 2 bedrooms. Second, it's on a crawl space. Everything else is fixable. Just depends on how much money you have. I would replace all these windows. These windows are, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it doesn't even open. It's vinyl, but it doesn't even open. Beautiful window, though. It sucks. Let me try and open this one. Nope. Yeah, it's stuck. Oh, God. Can't even shut it now. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry. Okay, close you. All right. So, I think this place is probably, what, 1,000 square feet? Probably, maybe 1,200 square feet? Nah, that's larger. I gotta look it up, public record. I'm gonna flip this camera around real quick. So yeah, maybe like, what is this place? I'll look it up, but 1,200 square feet. I was gonna say 50 bucks a square foot, but just looking at it now with the extension of the damage on the roof, and you have to replace all the windows, I'm looking more to 65. So to be safe, I would say 100. I would say 100. Again, rough estimate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rough estimate of 100 in my calculations. So I'm going to be using the Mayo formula because this is a flip. Mayo formula stands for maximum allowable offer. I'm going to take this times 70%. 70% because my profit margin I want to make is 20%. And then the 10% is for like closing costs, realtor fees, miscellaneous costs, things like that. I'm also going to see when I run a CMA, which is a comparative market analysis, which means you're going to look up and see how many houses sold in the area, how quickly they've sold. If not a lot of houses is sold in this area and it takes a while, let's say 60 to 90 days to sell one house, then I don't want to make 20%. I'm going to probably try to make 25% to 30%. So my Mayo formula in a perfect world would have been ARV times 70% minus my renovation cost equals my cash offer. But again, depending on my research, it could be ARV, which is, I don't know yet, which is times 70%. Maybe I'll multiply it by 60% because I want to make more of a profit margin because houses in this area don't sell, or they don't sell a lot, or they don't sell fast. Minus my renovation cost of 100 grand equals my cash offer. Another thing too, this all has to be replaced. I can see straight up in there. Actually, all these boards are soaked. It's all wet. All those boards are soaked up there. So you're definitely gonna need a new roof. And then we just replaced this with vinyl. But yeah, 100K, probably take 5 months, 4 to 5 months to rehab. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, like the video, subscribe to the video, comment on it, help me out. If you know anybody that's investing, wants to learn how to invest, or is interested in investing in the Detroit area, please send them my video, share it on social media, help me out. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon.